I grew up dealing with grief a lot as a young child, being adopted to elderly parents in about their 50s. And my grandparents were a little bit, they're like 80s, I remember their age being. So my first time dealing with grief was my grandmother. And it was pretty hard, it really was. At first, I didn't understand. I asked my mom all the questions possible. I cried, I just cried a lot. It was one moment where she told me like we're gonna have to say our last goodbyes. We went to my grandma's house and we saw her in her hospice bed, and I had a speech waiting to tell her everything I wanted to tell her, and it just wouldn't come out. I got choked up. I just cried and I just left the room. I couldn't do it. I want to say, I don't even know how old I was. I was 22. I was pretty young, like elementary school. The second time I've dealt with grief was my uncle, but we weren't that, it was like a strange uncle, not really close. Then I had to deal with my mom passing in high school. That was very hard for me. And then my dad after graduating high school. Since they were old, you know, it comes with old age. So it's pretty hard once they get older and they deal with health scares and everything else that comes with old age. The early loss, like my grandma, I don't really remember too much. Just I guess spending time with family. Other ways that I coped with my losses are, so first in high school, I started smoking. I started smoking weed. That was first. And I got into it pretty heavy. It went on for about a couple of years. Probably till maybe a year or 2 years after my dad passed away. So I was just starting in 10th grade. It got really heavy over the year to 12, all the way to 12. Then that year that I spent after high school, I took a year and a half off because then I was taking care of my father. He had dementia. Before we put him in a home and stuff, I was taking care of him, and then that's when it got really heavy. I was smoking breakfast, lunch, and dinner like nonstop. Everyone's coping to grief is different. Everyone's experience is different, so it's very unique to each individual in itself. People will do art, people will journal, people will go out and just explore and keep their mind off of things. Some people turn numb, just completely numb, and they just keep pushing and don't really let anything affect them anymore. But with me, it was very unique as well. It took me some time to really get on track, but seeing a therapist really helped me. And I really think that everyone should see a therapist. I really think everyone, I don't care who it is, what race it is, what age, go see a therapist. Like, it's the key to your life. Like, you need that outlet. You need that person to talk to. Somebody to not judge you. Somebody to just hear you out. And then it's like you have these internal realizations where it's like, okay, I know why I do this. I know why I do that. And now, how am I gonna fix it? They just kind of give you like a little bit of the keys to your life to how to fix certain things. And I feel like it's been working for me. We got really, really close in the max of 3 years, and she offered me to come move to DC, come back home and, you know, start over, get myself together. If I want to go back to school, if I want to start a business, she was here for it. She wanted to help. She wanted to see me doing better than I was, just staying out there in Charlotte by myself now, because at that point, me and my sister, we split and I got my own apartment. So I came up here And I want to say about a month in, I found out I was pregnant, and she basically was like, I'm not financially stable to take care of a baby in this household. There's been nights that I cried. I'll go up to my room and just cry. And then I shared a room with this one girl. And then once I got my single room, once most people were moving out, that's the nights that I would cry in my room by myself. And then after my daughter was born, it was nights I cried, just hoping to get out of here, just because like I'm ready to be outside. I'm ready to be on my own. I'm ready to be in my own space with my child, so I can take in just my child now. Now it's getting crowded. It's kids after kids, just every day, nonstop in the kitchen, in the living room, homework time. When they come home, the older kids, like, it's hectic. Cooking, it's hectic. So we got all on a routine, just cooking together, grocery shopping together. Look, we're just gonna make it easy. So it's like one person's cooking in the kitchen, one person we got help cleaning up, and the other person's watching the kids. So it really became like a reality TV show. We used to say, if somebody just had a camera up in here and just watching us, like, we could be the quote unquote next baddies, but mommies, like something like that. But yeah, that was different. Through the therapist, mainly the other coping strategies that they gave us was to journal. We did like arts and crafts. We did vision boards that helped us, you know, where y'all want to see yourselves in the future, but beyond this house. We had group people come in for different things too. We had a cooking group come in. We had this lady that came in and helped us make music and like beats, and we got to like make little theme songs or songs to our children. It was cool. Like, it was all off our phone. And she helped us paint a mural in the house too as well. And it was like a mural about working on yourself, and then it was a mirror in it. So you could look at yourself while, you know, you're a work of art. I think that's what it said on the top. Other groups, we had this lady come in and do body oils, and we got to learn how to make scrubs and all different types of self-care things. Like, that stuff that they incorporated helped so much. Like, those nights that we could, okay, come on, put the kids down by this time, you know, the group lady is coming at 8, we're doing this up all night. Like, it's fun. Like, we got to come downstairs and just relax and just make things and do things that we've never done before. So that honestly was therapeutic in itself. Wouldn't know how much of your story is compared to the next, like the same. Like, me and another girl in the room, like, we talk lightly, but our stories are similar, and it's shocking, and like it's too similar a little bit. So that I felt like, you know, you're not alone, and you know, you're gonna get through it.